Hello, hello. I am back to help you do this thing called life. We have been talking about Jesus, his emotions, his temptations, his reactions, his responses to people and to situations, looking at the wisdom that he used, the strategies he used, the principles, just trying to see how he won every time. And it's time for us to be in our winning season. So we're just examining him to see what it is that made him tick, right? So before I go any further, look, as soon as I opened my word today, and I was like, y'all, I don't know how I blamed all that on Thomas yesterday. I I said there is one in every group. Well, honey, there must be two because I don't know how in the world I did not realize Brother Philip was in there. I attributed all of yesterday's lesson to Thomas somehow and overlooked that Philip was one in the number. And so that shows you that sometimes that one has somebody that's just as off as them. Heart in the right place, but just off. So when I looked again, I'm like, oh Lord. So Thomas was the one that said, like, Lord, how we gonna know how to get there? How we gonna know the way if we don't even know where you're going? That was Thomas. And Philip was the one that asked, show us the Father. And Jesus is like, have I been with you so long and you still don't know me? Um, so I just want to make that correction that yesterday's lesson wasn't all Thomas, it was Thomas and Philip. And then today we're just dropping down to the 11th verse of the 14th chapter of John. And it says, um, believe me. I'm sorry, the 12th verse of the 14th chapter of John. And it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go to my Father. And I guess it's not a temptation. It's not a, now we're going to be getting to the emotions in a while, in a short while. But I think just wanting to look at one of his principles, um, he was among the people and he showed them what to do. And now we know that Jesus' situation is very different from ours, but we are trying to glean from it, right? So he set a course. He um, showed them how to do life. He showed them how to love. He showed them all this. And then he said, and of course, he worked miracles, performed miracles, healed, all that. And he said, these works and greater works shall you do. I just want to encourage you that those who are following behind you should be able to look at your example and do greater works. Your life should spur them. Your life should really encourage them and provoke them to do even greater. It should challenge, as we live our lives and as we do whatever it is that God has called us to do. There should be people, I'm sure, in your life you have people that you look to as an example, people that you admire, people that you like, man, I want to achieve that plus more. There should be somebody looking at you that's saying the same thing, that's saying, yeah, I want to do greater. I want to do more. Um, if not, take it up a notch. Make your life something that somebody wants to emulate themselves after. Are you the ultimate model or the ultimate example? No, but you should um be an example. You should be an example for someone. Okay? Well, y'all, this has been One More Minute with Marcy. I'll be back tomorrow with another moment of momentum producing motivation. In the meantime, stay encouraged and remember you got to flutter before you can fly, but flying is in your future.